Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this little film on YouTube.
Testing.
Welcome to Sick Nick Reads the Bible, number 2. And I'm Sick Nick, and I am going to flip to a random page of the Bible and read it. And I am very sick, and we will see what happens. So let's go. Gotta get my Bible. Submission to the authorities. Everyone must submit himself to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. Consequently, he who rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and those who do so willing will bring judgment on themselves. For rulers hold no terror for those who do right, but for those who do wrong. Do you want to be free from fear of the one in authority? Then what is right and will command you? For he is God's servant to do you good. But if you do wrong, be afraid, for he does not bear the sword for nothing. He is God's servant, an agent of wrath to bring punishment on the wrongdoer. Therefore, it is necessary to submit to the authorities, not only because of possible punishment, but also because of conscience. I'm really beginning to understand where the divine right of kings idea came from. This is also why you pay your taxes, for the authorities are God's servants who give their full time to governing. Give everyone what you owe him. If you owe taxes, pay taxes. If revenue, then revenue. If respect, then respect. If honor, then honor. Well, that's some pretty good shit. I like what that had to say. But I have a different Bible here also. It's called In the Blink of an Eye by Walter Murch. So let's see what he has to say. Cuts and shadow cuts. It is frequently at the edges of things that we learn most about the middle. Ice and steam can reveal more about the nature of water than water alone ever could. What is true that any film worth While it is true that any film worth making is going to be unique, and the conditions under which films are made are so variable that it is misleading to speak about what is normal. Apocalypse Now, by almost any criteria, schedule, budget, artistic ambition, technical innovation, qualifies as the cinematic equivalent of ice and steam, just considering the length of time it took to complete the film. It turned out to be the longest post-production period of any feature I had ever worked on, but that may consequently spill some light on what normal is or might be. Right on. Thank you, Mr. Murch. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this little film on YouTube.
Testing.
This is going to be take two. Take two of some shit. Take two of some bullshit. Bullshit.